Oh, hello. I'm Bindi Lou, and we're here in the Andes Mountains in South America, searching desperately for the Andean condor. Normally they live on the tops of mountains and in the grasslands, but today we have the privilege of searching in the forest. Oh my goodness, I believe... Yes, I've spotted one already. Look at the majestic bald head and that beautiful white scarf around its neck. I simply must share it with you. Let's zoom in.
As seen here, the Andean condor is the largest bird of prey. With a height of approximately 4 feet tall and a wingspan of 10 to 12 feet and a weight of approximately 33 pounds. Males are typically larger than females and have a wattle on their neck and a growth on their head called a carbuncle. They have a featherless head, which is for hygienic reasons because their diet consists of carrion. They have hooked beaks to tear the carcasses apart, talons adapted for walking rather than killing, and their talons are adapted for walking rather than killing prey. Their keen eyesight to spot carrion is a classic characteristic of a predator. Their white scarf-like circle of feathers covers their neck and protects their bald head from harsh conditions when flying up to 18,000 feet. They soar on warm air drafts.
Oh my goodness, it's soaring! Oh my!
They soar on warm air drafts, which allow them to fly for longer periods without wasting unnecessary energy by flapping their wings. This permits them to search for carrion for over long distances up to 300 kilometers per day. The Andean condors mate for life and produce an offspring every 2 years, but these offspring don't become sexually mature until age 6. The average Andean condor can live up to 50 years, but in captivity they can live up to 70.
As you can see here, I have an Andean condor with me at this moment. Now these dear creatures are being killed for all the wrong reasons, particularly by poisoning.
The Andean condor's main predator is humans. Farmers have misconceptions and believe the Andean condor kills their livestock. Therefore, they use a variety of techniques to kill the birds. Farmers hunt Andean condors, but also set out poison carcasses for the birds to eat, thus poisoning and killing the birds. Andean condors have been known to die of lead poisoning from eating carcasses which contain lead bullets. These birds also face extinction from loss of habitat and DDT poisoning. Since the Andean condor is a monogamous species,
it's really quite sad.
The loss of a mate is a huge disturbance on the population. Their slow reproductive cycle does not allow for repopulation, as they only produce an offspring every 2 years.
Ah, fascinating. Back are we, wanting to learn about the current research of Andean condors. Well, I'll tell you. To thwart the poisoning of Andean condors in the first place, it has been two suggestions have been made regarding this. The first one states that separate nature reserves should be built on which hunting is prohibited. The second one will allow hunting, but the hunters will be obligated to use non-toxic ammunition. However, there are other effective conservation schemes to be made out there. Current research goes into first defining the population sizes and the movement patterns of Andean condors. One such study took place in the Apilobamba region of Bolivia, where the researchers set up many individual feeding stations that were monitored, and from this they were able to obtain information on population sizes and the habits of these populations. However, probably the most effective conservation scheme involves the release of Andean condors from captivity back into the wild. The Santiago Metropolitan Zoo is one such group that takes part in this. Since Since the year 2000, they have re-released at least 100 Andean condors back into the wild, therefore sustaining the population beautifully. In fact, today we will also mirror the Metropolitan Zoo by re-releasing our own Andean condor back into the wild. Let's go! It'll be sad. I will miss this dear friend of mine, but indeed, to allow the population to proliferate, it is necessary. Goodbye, my friend. Until next time. Farewell.